Hello there. Welcome to my first match. Whatever season this is. 51. I'm here playing against SamE. There ended up being an open spot in this season. Actually playing in a tracer into the playoff spot. Just got it. I'm also recording on a new computer, so I didn't get everything set up. I'm not actually sure how any of it's going to sound or come out because the settings, I tried to port the settings over, but I don't know exactly how successful that was. I did test runs, so we'll see if the video comes out. I'm not going to have the title or the score. We'll add that stuff. And there's pretty limited draws and gains here. So there's not necessarily you can try the gamble if you pretty okay even if you don't hit it. I mean, if I find my remake, which of course I didn't, then probably this dungeon is serpent. I didn't find. I mean, I could gamble. I could have. Yeah, I don't. There's something to be said for. I really am not drawing super annoying. I mean, I'm drawing poorly is accurate. It's not terrible. It's not the good draws, but the badness of them is somewhat mitigated by the dungeon stuff anyway. Now I don't. Okay. I was gonna say we don't find the remake. Probably be looking at a gamble at that point to try and hit the. I guess I would have had more. Would have hit the 50-50. I don't know what this looks like long term. I mean, probably would like a soothsayer. You would probably like a forge, though it's all. The border guard is not doing a lot, though. If I do get a soothsayer, then it is a gold pair for a province game. 39. Oh, Like, at some point, you don't play the remake because you want to buy 5. I don't know what happened. Probably do. We can cycle a little bit here, the board. Actually, it's. Well, yeah. We might cycle. I mean, I suppose you can think about going for silver ring. It's not. It's not really hugely different than, other than not, you don't use silver. I was gonna say you can use silver. I'm not sure you actually want to lose a silver. I was gonna say you can either just play the remake to trash 2 coppers, buy a 5 the next turn, or you can like do silvers up one at a time, but it's not. You lose a silver in the process. It's not clear to me you want to lose a silver. Maybe you do, but I don't know. I don't know what order you buy them. The Soothsayer cursing part is probably going to end up being relatively friendly. Just the gaining of the golds, it could be. I mean, you could just go straight to. There's not good reasons to delay provincing too long, but I do think you at least pick up a. But yeah, the buy order here is maybe if we had taken an acting troop over one of the numbers, those villagers might have been enough so that we could, take a Soothsayer, then a gap in Bazaar in time. Certainly possible. I guess you can also maybe. That's a little. I was gonna say you can potentially dungeon and gamble stuff as another village. You want to say get a Soothsayer on it with free buy a little bit. Could be a little awkward. Sam takes the Soothsayer, which I think is a perfectly reasonable buy to do here. I guess the other option along those lines that I didn't think about is going border guard into acting troop. Probably would have, again, like I said, probably would have been nicer to have done it, but yeah, the buys here are the gains are just terrible. Honest. What can we get if we have? We can't play the remake anyway, right? We're gonna buy a thing. I mean, I could go straight to 4. Have the hand size to make use out of it. Yeah, it's all a bit strange. This evens up the trashing. Yeah, I like the acting trip. I do wish I had done that with my. There's a world where we can. I, I don't know. I don't know if there are worlds. What I'm thinking of. I'm not sure if it does it in. So like, we can gamble and draw the gold. The last card of copper. It must be right. It's all. I mean, I do feel like I'm in the lead with the half. Dusair Silver's a province. Don't know when we could get. Buy everything. Like, you buy two haunted. You have time. Sam can probably go straight for Haunted Woods, yeah. Um, don't know. Didn't matter. Can we get a remake and trash and buy a does that? I guess and play Soothsayer. May not be able to produce. Well, again, unless the remake, I guess is. This isn't the great. that wasn't the greatest shot. We probably could have avoided some of that shuffle awkwardness. I guess the other option would have been, well, there was always the possibility of playing the Soothsayer instead. I don't know. Sam's acting troop play will still take up. I mean, he's still got to use a card in hand to do that. This is not right. It's like still sacrifices a buy. Have the horn. That's wow. This is the same. The pre, isn't it? We can go down to no. We can draw 2 cards. It's if we the issue is if we draw silver up top, or if we have the Soothsayer. We can potentially get no. We gotta lose 2 now. So there's no. Yeah, there's no nice way for it to. Or wait, I still want to make sure I draw the. Still want to make sure I draw Haunted Wood. I bought a Haunted Woods, right? Yeah. Maybe should have taken the Seuss. I think I kind of botched it. You can play Soothsayer in Haunted Woods while having the money, but you can't play Remake while having. I for sure mucked. Well, you can do it, but this was not like lose the game back. It's just stupid. We could have got a goal, which isn't. There is some. Well, the gamble control stuff, but until you're drawing deck more. Certainly possible at some point. I mean, I think I would have rather gotten a goal because I don't think it card this turn mattered too much. So obviously, I think screw up. there was no. Uh, well, it would have made it. Well, I was gonna say it would make a kind of awkward shuffle, but with the haunted wood and the dungeon, that would have been a huge deal. The forge stuff will all be won't be super clear how to dance around wolf getting. I mean, you don't have to clean up every wolf in deal. But you don't want to lose because of it. Yeah, so it's not. Yeah, like the remake one step at a time stuff, just like the worst. That stuff is usually pretty bad. I can go double silver, and if I had the money, I guess still buy a 5 here. And the next turn you to 5. Maybe it's worth it. I mean, the gains are so bad here that it kind of looks like it might be worth it. Be kind of funny if Sam like knows they have a haunted woods. I guess they don't. Bizarre. I'm also fighting the curses here a little bit, so it's not totally clear. I'll have the coin to make. So that's the question. A question is: do we just play remake, play Haunted Woods Soothsayer? I don't have the action. I would really love a fourth, but I actually just do action. We can remake it if we get clean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's just kill a couple curses here. This isn't. I mean, we need to get some money, but all the money, that's not. I mean, I guess we could try to hit. I don't know if we have enough money to do it. And to buy a bazaar. I have to think. So there's just 2 coppers. 1. Maybe we can do it. Or we can at least try it. Or it's not guaranteed, but we can try. There was like 2/3 there chance. Because if it had been bottom decked, we wouldn't have money. At least at the point where we started gambling, maybe there was some other play order stuff I could have done to fix. Sam's gonna buy another Haunted Woods now. He just has to, I think. Here I have to think about either remaking into Forge or just trashing Copper and Curse and buying. Unfortunately, I didn't really get in a position to gain and play. Realistic or not useful anyway. What can we do? We really would like to get. Maybe we just buy the Haunted Woods since we can. It's really weird. I mean, the other option. We should at least consider it. The other option is, of course, to just remake a couple things by province there. Just play the terminals and live with it like that. We'll certainly have 8. And Sam is not really that close to doing the Forge. I'm going to try it. I don't know if it. But it certainly feels reasonably good to me. So we can either try and trash out I mean, we might as well look for the curse, right? We can. Oh, yeah, I hadn't had my dungeon yet. Okay, we didn't find it. Not a big deal. Well, really doing all of this is probably what we would have done anyway. Maybe this loses to the more built up thing, but the more built up thing is not going to be built up quickly. And this deck should province pretty consistent. I guess the thing with the Forge is it cuts both ways, right? You can remake Forge into province and Forge. So you have kind of multiple threats there. So that's not, that's not nothing. Is the remake bottom? They're not. Okay, there it is. If the draw was not so delayed, I would feel a lot better about building. But the haunted woods are so slow. They really are. I don't know how. The end's gonna be weird in this game. For sure. Um, and you can also just dump. Like, I could throw the Soothsayer in a silver. And knowing we can get something. um, there's like a similar thing here. You can gamble through whatever. I only have one copper. Losing the copper would be. Um, and it doesn't super matter. We should be able to gamble through most of it. It. Mm-hmm. So also we can just draw it. We can also just stop here. We don't want to play the Soothsayer. I want to play the Soothsayer is unclear to me. Oh, man. I guess we should. You can throw golds in your discard pile and gamble them. I don't have any coppers. Game has 3. Those are kind of annoying to draw. Game has quite a. I guess I have 2 curses to hit 1 or something. I have 1. Maybe same. Couple. I have 1. I have 1, I believe. Sam has, I guess, 2. So like my wolf dens right now are Curson Soothsayer. There must be another. Maybe I still have. Or no. So Sam did manage to get Forge while doing this. Okay. But that wasn't so bad. It's cursed. I trashed this place there. I guess this is okay. I would like to find the remake. I would like to remake it into a Forge, of course. Which, I mean, we can look for it a little bit. Anyway. The sad thing is we didn't see any of the border guards, but they're gonna muck up stuff. But we do have. I mean, we have room for one gamble. Well, potentially more if we find golds. I mean, this could backfire, but. Well, not really backfire. We could just buy a 4. So that was not a good draw. Okay, so if there's a gold, if there's another gold and then remake, then it works. But I just don't think we can do it. Unfortunately, that was pretty bad to bottom deck Bazaar and the 2 border and the dungeon. That was all 4 of those being down when I need to gamble was really unlikely, actually. Not that some of them being down, but all 4 cards being down was quite bad. And of course, Sam here has maybe a little more flexibility. I think there are probably some quite a few buy choices, but I definitely think the should have been an acting troupe. Could have made a really big difference in my acceleration at a point where I could have bought there than Haunting and Wood and gone, covered the turn before adding the Bazaar. And then there was, of course, lots of other options as when to remake stuff. I guess depending on exactly what the uniques look like here, may have still be relatively safe. Take my turn, depending on exactly what I get out out of the turn. The curse trash is 4 points. Soothsayer could be another. Obviously, Sam has some swings along that are possible. I guess the other thing, I could have gone for less of a high roll on my last turn and played the gold out of hand. And then I could have kept digging. I could have dug. Could have gone further for the probably trash the curse. Did not. I think this is a reasonable game to have gone this long, but it doesn't look promising for our match length here. A sufficiently good forge here, plus a province buy. Will be a little scary because Sam can do quite a big curse. Well, it's only a 2-point swing right now. Oh, but the bazaar into it is. Do they know that they're enough? I guess they know they're enough gold here to do it. Maybe they don't. That seemed a little weird to me because maybe it's not weird. It can double. I guess if they have a buy here that scores points, like if they can fix a wolf den here, maybe then it's okay, but was there a reason for them not to buy a border guard there? I don't know. The thing though is that I also don't have to province. I can also get forges and get my wolf dens ready. Live that life. I just have to think about. Maybe Sam going province will double province the next. be awkward enough for me. It's possible. Should think the scoring part of it through though. Like if I do get, well, I could fail to even get to Haunted Woods here, so I'm a bit ahead of my. For sure. I Trash Curse and do Soothsayer. That was a 7-pointer and 5 promise. That'll put me at 21. Sam doubles. That'll put them at. They would need to fix 2 wolf dens or double duchy. I don't know how many wolf dens Sam is even. Remakes fine. Forge would be probably cured. Guess Curse could be cured for a 4. So that could be done if you do remake. If Sam can do remake by province. Okay, so I probably cannot do. Probably can't do. That's probably. So then we're asking ourselves whether we want to get the Forge stuff. Well, at the end of the day, we have to try and play the Haunted Woods. So we need to do this first. Great. Well, we're going to have to gamble for it. Which we can hit. I mean, we're not buying province anyways. Alright, so the question is, do we go... Well, we need to at least guarantee we can get down through to the... Should we go double forge or should we go... Forge Curse? No, Sam double provinces on it. Cannot play the dungeon. Well, I guess we could, and then discard and try and draw. I don't think that. Do we even buy anything? I understand now why Sam didn't, because he didn't want to, didn't want Haunted Woods. I get it now, but there may be some value here. It may not be the worst thing. Probably don't. We're gonna say no. I mean, the thing that would be nice would be maybe another bazaar. I guess if we're not gonna buy anything, we might as well keep gambling and see if we can get a dungeon. I don't know if that's good or not. Um, I guess we could maybe hit the forge now. Actually, it may just be guaranteed. No, it wasn't guaranteed. Alright. Well, this is okay. Hitting the forge there would have been killer if we had been able to go forge Bizarre Curse. But anyway, we did not. But we made some stuff happen. Man, that would have been all. My thing now is, of course, I can triple. So Sam is going to be pressured to double. And then whether or not I can make up the point. And also like how much I guess how much Wolfden deals with while he's scoring. Some assuming he don't. Of course, for me, it's just this. Can I get through the deck with gambles and the filtering I have to get to the stuff I need, assuming I can get to a position to win. Basically, we really would like to draw the border cards in the bazaars. I have one of them. Is going for the double. I don't know if Sam calculated. Maybe I can't even get there. How many points is it? 16 points. I do think I can get there. Whether I will get there. Because I can do 13, 6. Yeah, I can. Oh no, that's just tie. May not be possible. I forged Soothsayer Person remake into nothing. That's. Well, that's a lot. It's like 10 points, but it's still possibly not enough. The issue is the duchies. You can't really gain duchies. They maybe calculated it and strictly. That wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. I had to think, what are the angles here? I think probably had my hand, I had a madman. Probably way to do it. But I don't, so that's gonna make it. Well, okay, what if you, oh, because this can play that. Maybe. Oh no. I'm even hesitant to like play bazaars, right? Because that could be part of the winning play. It may just straight up. What would it even look like? What would be changing into points? I have 3 provinces and then the -10 from Syria. Like a losing time. Did Sam play there? They even got that stuff down too. Don't. We go. Sorry. We go forge. I think it still will end up being the. Okay, so if we can forge, maybe there is. Lucier curse into duchy. That scores nothing. It didn't make both the duchies count. I don't know that that's any better. This would be 3. We would have to forge province. And we would have to buy it. I think that'll still. So we forge these. We get through. Well, we'd score 7. But then. Well, we still have to find the remake. And we have to have more money. Oh my word. Because I don't know if there are. I don't even know what's down here. I mean, I think it is a bunch of golds, but so we go remake. I think it's just losing Ty again. Sam's not gonna fail to hit. I mean, we can play it that he fails, but he's not going to. I don't even know how many golds I have either. Like, that may be a thing or a problem. I don't even know if this is not going to work. It's going to be a losing tie. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, what does work? It does work. I think there were just golds bottom. Ugh. I don't know why I couldn't count that correctly. That makes me even think that the remake thing doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, I'll try. Because there is quarantine cup today, and I would like to make it to that. Do you care that much about the fives? I'm not sure. Does sheepdog stuff work? I guess you would take a trove, but I can see just taking sheepdog off. I guess the collision is a little bit sad, but not that sad. I think it's worth taking an Ironworks here. I don't know. Oh, these decks will be not nice, but they can do stuff. Village Split is like, I don't like the duplicate that much. I don't know. I don't know what the duplicate is doing right away, but I guess we'll find out. And I don't like the messenger either. I didn't like that turn at all, but I guess it's not terrible. I don't know. I didn't think it was very good. I'm gonna be village idiot. Tell her. I mean, if you hit 6, then this looks really good. 5, it doesn't look that exciting. The messenger. I mean, if you hit 6, then super. Didn't even draw. That was kind of. I don't even know if there's a village in here with this sheepdog. 1, 2. There's 1 copper. I guess there must. You want to buy. I think eventually you get a trove. I'm not sure exactly when. Has Sam never played their duplicate? I don't get that the duplicate was like, is it really not on there? I don't know if you can do second ironworks. This was actually a little bit of a dubious card. Obviously, these things are pretty good. Maybe the second iron. Okay. But it looks a little greedy to me. Everything here is a little greedy. I mean, you can't make anything actually work. Sam has a messy deck, but it'll be okay. Probably. I don't know. Storyteller's here, so this obviously, this draws complete garbage, but. Yeah, you get these Storyteller 0 zero coin hand. Okay, well, that didn't work either. These decks have been terrible. Absolutely awful. You could have played Trove Money and beat this. I cannot draw a sheepdog with a village to save my life, which is sad. or Sheepdog Ironworks. Which, to be fair, I think Sam has gotten Sheepdog Ironworks once, and I've gotten it none. This is a good turn from Sam. I need more storytellers, but it's not gonna happen, unfortunately. I don't know how much Sam can get. Like, if he can get multiple duplicates down. I don't know if he has much overdraw or not. I mean, if you can do it while you have the spare actions, then it's really nice. I guess he has another storyteller, so he should be able to do it. You get the duplicates down is pretty good. This looks all quite nice, and you probably just take 2 storytellers. I don't know if I would call both the duplicates right off rip here, but I mean, you do one of them, I would think. Do 2 storytellers. You could also, I guess, take the 2 sheepdogs. I'm not sure that's the play, but if Sam draws, he'll also have 3 pile threat next score. And I have this garbage hand, so I don't even know. I probably should have. I don't know. This is just completely unworkable. Probably. I mean, if Sam draws, Sam will win this turn. If Sam doesn't draw, then it's tougher because I'm kind of close to things here. Okay. Presumably he just, well, yeah, he'll get there off that. It kind of looked close. I mean, he had to play the messenger at the start. But it looked kind of close to me being able to steal this one, but only needs like it doesn't have much over $7. The I don't know, maybe that actually the that was, I mean, that was it's just how that one that's how that board was gonna go. There was someone's gonna draw a little bit sooner, and maybe I should have taken the storytellers, or more storytellers a little. This looks like a really nice 5-2. Pretty good mission board. The payload is not spectacular. There aren't even any 4s on the board. So you can't actually like move sleigh into, like, you can't move horses into points. It's actually kind of a crazy board. Action payload is actually completely garbage here. Well, not completely garbage, but you really need a 4 card. Probably go with thinning. Yes, indeed it does. Okay, well, this sucks. What can you do? I would have really rather trashed an estate. I'm not super gung ho on silvers. I guess I could have missioned. Uh, Somewhere in here. I don't like the second decade much. Seems kind of bad. Well, I guess it seems kind of okay, but eventually you make a bunch of horses and you can frog them and have your turn start up pretty nice. I mean, eventually, if you get way ahead, you can monopolize the bit. Um, Probably missioning here. I feel okay. I mean, Sam will hit 7 eventually. It's a little. There's not even a way to do tunnel. Do tunnel and get King's Courts that way. It was probably a little bit thinner. Don't know if we don't hit. We don't hit King's Court upgrade. It's pretty bad. This was actually maybe not a nice shuffle trigger. This way. This is also money. Like, this is not good mission-y hand, really. Unfortunately. We maybe should have. Well, there were a few different things we could have done. Oh, there were. I didn't know there were horses in there. Okay, I should have missioned. I should. So do we king the horse? Um, we would like to go king mission here. Really with this top deck. It's really a requirement. We can get silver. Actually, getting silver is not the most exciting. The upgrade stuff is kind of brutally bad. To be honest. Um, what are we looking at here? 2, 5, 7, 10. We'll just get this. We have the rat catcher on the bottom, which is unfortunate. This worked out. Well, maybe it did. If we can king, that would be cool. It's fine too. There's definitely something to soaking up the horses. I guess last card's a Devil's Gold. Next time we'll need like duck it. Court probably. Maybe I should have even done it on the previous turn, but yeah, the only nice thing you can do here is with the nice thing you can do with the King's Court stuff is just have all the horses, guess. But the rest is not not incredible. I would still like to king if possible. I don't know if we'll have. I guess we can. It's like either like just buy probably, right? We just want buy because we got money. We can get the other stuff. The nice thing that Sam has here is another card that costs more than $4 already in deck. Can upgrade into something. The Fool's Gold reaction is actually quite good here. Yeah, I guess you can also buy King's Courts as just delayed. It's just delayed provinces. So is it? So there is that to consider. Oh, we need to hit. Oh, I did this wrong, didn't I? Well, I won't. So I won't now. Or actually, I did mess it up. um, I certainly messed it up. Can you return the frog? Does it go back there? I don't think it does. I totally messed this up, which sucks. Because there was no reason to. I don't know how much it'll hurt me. I mean, I guess I could mission. That was bad. Actually, that was. Guess you can farmland to get to. Yeah. You can farmland to get multiple things, multiple five. He may be AFK as well now. I don't know. So we want to go like farmland slay double it. I mean, at some point the buys become not so good. They shouldn't have even done the farmland. Makes it, maybe Sam wasn't thinking of that and made it. I'm aware. Maybe should have gone triple on others. I really wish I hadn't misplayed the horse stuff last time. I was. Sam didn't save any horse. It was just so like I should have. Well, I would have had to play a few. In any case, I should have more horses. I also, when I did the it probably didn't change the number of horses, but when I did the way the frog with this thing, I mean that I don't think it returned. Well, I know it didn't return. So, but it could have. I could have frogged more of them. I could have played the sleighs and played the. You understand? I could have frogged more horses here, but I messed. I don't think we're um. I don't think we're in pile out issues yet, but there is yeah, like me buying province is scary because of the reaction is quite nice to hit. Actually, well, we just gotta play this. These are brute. Um, that's on me though. I mean, I misplayed the turn. This could be some. If I lose this game, it's gonna be completely on me. Not that we have to think quite along those lines just yet. Or actually, we should Maybe it doesn't matter. We're gonna do. We're gonna have to play. I mean, I don't know where exactly. Although I did already mess it up. I guess it's probably better to lose a horse and not have all these top deck. I gotta think about gains though. Make my buys because Sam has got 6 buys and can 6 buys and can make six buys and can make at least one king. I don't know, maybe Sam can go really hard on provinces. I mean, the only thing is that I will have pretty good. Can he win if I go? That might be winning for them. I should check this. So if I go 6, he still has. I don't know if I can lower the king's courts. Kind of suspect I can lower the king. I maybe should have gotten. We can also empty farmland upgrade on our turn. Probably. No, we don't have anywhere near that money. I don't know why I'm thinking. Well, I say that and I kind of have. So take a gold. I'm a little worried he just has it anyway, regardless. Seems, but maybe won't have the draw for it. I guess off mission turns, they probably can get it. I didn't even think maybe I could have just now. I would have had to take 4 slaves. Like 4 slave mission farmland. I don't know if that was enough expensive cards. They didn't king. I don't know. I would not be surprised if Sam has a win here. We'll hope not, but and there may have been one for me. So if I'd gone Slay, I would have had to farmland, force into upgrade, and then. But I don't know if that gave me 4 expensive cards. I would have had. Well, really, I would need because 1 upgrade would have to stay on. I guess is Sam. So gold makes it be a little less likely. I guess this is all the key. I'm not sure. It's scary in any case. I'm afraid. You won't have a lot of horses. He's lowering them, so maybe Sam gets there. There's the rat catcher too. He'll be in trouble if he doesn't. But it won't be. Yeah, I think he doesn't win this turn. I think. Is he just going for like as many provinces as he can get? Yeah, like now even Sam's like. I guess he should have played that before then too. Maybe gonna win on a mission. I don't know. I'm having a real hard time kind of imagining what all the resource looks like here. Because Sam can't even farmland mission 4 slays. That's not even, he doesn't even have money for that. Well, he still hasn't played some silver. So yeah, actually, I take it back. But I don't know if that is enough either. Maybe you can get. No, it's really hard to do the upgrades. Had a lot of money. Maybe on my turn I could have done farmlands upgrades and that seems sort of plausible. I don't know how much money I had, but if I had gotten grades and a mission, 28. The they're I don't remember how much money I had. How much money did I? 511. I had like 20 something dollars. I don't know if 3 farmlands was gonna cut it. 3 farmland mission I think I could afford. But I don't know if that would have been enough for me to pile. I don't know that I would have had enough upgrades then. They're going for it. I don't know if they have enough. Expensive stuff. I mean, surely if you're going for it, you're going to be spending the offers, right? You're going to use the buy. Like, surely, right? Like, there's no. I guess if all you're doing is. No, that doesn't make any sense. You would use the. I don't really. I mean, I don't. I actually don't mind if they ask, though. I kind of rather they just ask without the. I don't know how to. Where some of this is after draw. I think I'm gonna deny. Maybe it's not Right, but I don't know. 36 steps is a lot. I really don't care like start of by face stuff at all. Like I don't know. This is a and I'm still confused about the no coffers bin. I guess it's with new coffers rule. He doesn't have to click it. All right, I forgot about new coffers rule. I don't know. I mean, it's not like not really new info. I mean, I feel weird. I haven't. I just deny it. He just has. He can still do it, right? No, he's not gonna have enough plays upgrades. I think the tunnel thing is he doesn't get if he trashes rat catcher and gets tunnel. I think that's just a tunnel. I'm not even sure. I mean, obviously, I can. Oh, is there a tunnel pile out? That's kind of wild. I didn't even think about the tunnels, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I do feel. What was the third though? Was King's empty? Or he would have just had to buy a lot of them? Buy a lot of the tunnel? I guess it would have involved. Still not sure. I'm still missing gains, I feel like, for a third pile, but I mean, I believe him that it works. I'm just, in my mind, I don't have all the steps. I mean, I didn't have the deck in hand, so it's a little. Uh, this is a little miserable. I guess you're just doing like 6 of these 4. I don't know how much the League of Bankers, this League of Bankers here is mucking with our opening, which is something. It may be, I mean, actually, the importer here may be doing enough that you just don't actually worry about hardly buying. That you don't hardly worry about buying importer because it's just getting you the 5s via the dollar, basically. The stables versus not stables. And I don't want the Soothsayer, but kind of want to go Soothsayer student. I'm not convinced that's correct. Like at all. But I still sort of want to do it. It would be nice to hit marquee. I guess this will probably be a mountain. I mean, you may play student on 5 coppers and be up to $2 bank. Get another stable. Not. I mean, I like stables fine here. Do wonder a little seconds. As I'm gaining the this they reveal the conjurers. That's gross though. To bottom. Really don't need. Sure if I buy silver. Not sure. Student missing was a bummer. Yeah, Soothsayer is definitely. Maybe Sam has enough and is gonna be sorcerer. I don't want to move. Care too much about getting. Is the importer worth it? Obviously, nice 5s. But I'm a little bit cramped for. This is unclear to me. What can we name? Well, S copper. We did it. I wonder if I should get the village here. So there's a nice kind of conjurer marquee interaction here. Do we take... We have so many terminals. I mean, obviously I'm gaining the mountain villages each turn, so it'll be okay. They'll probably trash a state again. Sam is probably actually going to hit me with sorcerer, so it'll be a little sad. Possibly. No, I guess not. It would actually have been a fine shuffle for me. I'm pretty okay with putting in a couple more mountain villages. This board is interesting. I don't know if we've played it right, but it's definitely interesting. I would be a little more scared of Sam if he was... okay, I'm a little scared of Sam. I can't pretend. If I shuffle really well, I'll win. But if I don't shuffle really... It's not a great insight, but I think through here. Man, that's actually funny. This is sad now, because now I'm going to play all these. I mean, I can do it. Can do something. This mountain village has to draw a bummer. I could gain a rat. Do we think the rat stuff will work? This is, of course, mostly just a dead turn. We would have to student the rat. But in theory, it's maybe a little nicer than. Also, if the top card is marquee, we may just be super happy. I guess we already knew the top card was. Hopefully we find the mark. Ooh. Maybe Sam. I guess we can play this stable. Maybe move a little bit. It was the mark. Oh. I can move it. I probably should have rotated it one so that I. Yeah. I can believe that. That I should have gotten. Yeah. That it should be student up now, and that I could have moved and gotten. So marquee, we probably just want to play it when we have 5 in hand. That was definitely a bit of a mistake. We have 5 here. Do we care a whole lot if Sam gets another? How do we do this? There's going to be a right way to do this. And I'm not. Maybe you should have gotten moneylender rather than import. What are we even doing here? I mean, the stable's terrifying. This is not a good. Hand to throw up. Importer was now? We don't rotate now, right? We can't get it for the importer. That's cool though. Okay, I feel better now. I wonder if I should get the third student. What did Sam gain off the import? Just a stables. Sam's gonna have to probably buy a marquee now. It might have been better for me the last turn to just discard. No, I like trashing. I gain another importer. That's a lot of importers. I would say that's a high number of importers. You know. That's just me. Goodbye marquee. Looks so Heller is too much. Marquee play is fine. But we're gonna need to find more mountain villages anyway. Or this gonna work. We do it here. 1, 2. We can trash a curse. And then play mark. You don't have to. It's not like I have to avoid the discard either. But there's not like a bunch of reasons not. So here we could play out. Do the student trash again. I mean, there aren't going to be a ton of those left, so it's not clear that it's worth me to buy the curse. But and then 1, 7. And play. The importers are a little weird. Or like gaining more here seems a little. I think I'll just take. The other option is money. But I could have gotten another teacher, I suppose. Or what is it? Student. What is last card and is it worth versus getting a gold? I have 3 buys, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it may just be like a mountain village. Okay. Well, that's a pretty cool buy. Can Sam pile out? 1, 2, 3. Not really pile out. Though it does feel like it's reasonable to take a province. Maybe I shouldn't have put the sorcerers up. Maybe it was incorrect. I can at least grab stables if they leave any stable. What do we think we have on top? It was stable. Bamboozle. Well, if I find a marquee, okay, in the game. Well, actually, I guess Sam. Can Sam win? Sam didn't play there. They're gonna play it shortly. And Sam's gonna go like. No, Sam just went. I didn't know there was another. I assume Sam has $13. Did not know there was. I forgot about the. This isn't a good 5-2, unfortunately. 3-4 looks much better. I mean, Falconer is fine, except you don't activate it. Like, you really need a Hermit. I'm pretty sure. This is. I mean. You don't have to have the Hermit yet. I don't know. Not super happy. Guess Sam may activate. Nice. Well, here it doesn't matter a whole lot unless I had bought stuff in different orders. I think we go for the potion. I don't know here if I'm gonna take like walled village or There's also this isn't so clear to me, but there's also a kind of a problem with the not a problem, like Madman versus getting the points, for instance. I don't know, like what does a Madman play even really do for me at this point? I don't have a big trasher or anything. We're just kind of struggling along. And it would have done a lot. Why is this card? This was pretty I guess I would have got Labyrinth regardless, but we're gonna end up split on the. There's not. Well, there is some. I was gonna say there's no reason for me to do thing, but there is. I wonder what's worse: having to keep an estate plus a Baron for your buyer, crashing the estate and using capital instead. What are my odds of drawing around here? Like they're really bad, right? I might as well wait. Lots of cargo ships. I might as well wait and see what I get. I was putting scrying pool in hand, so maybe the odds were better than I gave them credit for, but certainly a double play would have been okay by me. Yeah, I maybe should have given myself a shot at it. Didn't hit it. Wasn't great. It didn't work out very well. We should have reacted. I don't even know what's in here. It's like a bunch of junk. Not like Wall Village either. I don't know that I need an artisan. Maybe I do. Like cargo ship on top. Well, okay, so there's actually a reasonably good shot of having nice stuff happen for me there. It didn't happen, but would have been a good one to get capital. Yeah, I'm not sure. 2 cards for buy versus the one. And with the pool deck, it's not clear to me. It may very well favor the capitals. We do probably need some catacombs here to help bolster the draw. Wonder if they just go like think the artisans are pretty good. The other thing is it would have been good to have the falconer in this bike. So yeah, I should have reacted to the falconer. The considerations were about labyrinth points, but if I had reacted the falconer to gain a baron, then pretty likely to be able to do it anyway if I hadn't found the hermit or whatever. Didn't necessarily make sense to do it the way. Sam got another, but didn't do anything. Okay, so Sam got another artist in there, which looks good, but also had a nothing turn. I'm down. There's like a lot of treasure now. We might as well cycle. I don't know if that play you can get lucky play, but both are fully acceptable to me. Sam is resigning. I don't actually know if that was resignable, but maybe it had a dud. Sam had a dud, that's fair, because I was going to draw a decent amount more. Right, so last game, I have 3. I think I have. I mean, and we have wall, build. You open like Sentinel Silver. Or just like silver. Like silver experiment. I mean, you could certainly build a thing that is pretty thin. Mills provinces. You can even do quite a bit in here as long as you're starting turns. Whether that ends up beating out. It's a question, right? You can do the magpies, and that's sort of a butcher angle as well, though. I think it's possible to get more magpies than you can reasonably deal with, I guess. I mean, it's a bit like rats in that you can plane them. My draw here was fine. It's Sentinel. Kind of don't want to just take a village. Thought about just getting another experiment. Because, I don't know, like 10 magpies? That's a lot of magpies. Also, he would rather just buy Butcher. I guess these are all copper, so it's not meaningful, but. And by that I mean the order there didn't. I'm probably a little bit ahead here. I think villages are probably a little bit nicer than the magpies. However, the magpies are fine. Don't know the order of this stuff. Well, I mean, this doesn't matter, but I don't know the buy order. It may be okay to take a silver. We would like to buy a 5, but would like to event. I kind of don't want to lose this instantly. It would be nice to get at least where the copper's gone. Or at least a couple more of the. They may be able to just move it around fast enough. Pie's gone. That's totally feasible. Wouldn't be shocked at that occurrence. It's a nice hex. By which I mean a hex that doesn't harm. The state of copper is not clear to me. Probably okay. We get it diluted, which is it's alright for this turn. Should be alright for this turn. Magpie's gone. I don't think I can draw everything the way we would want to. We will be quite thin. Tunnel is interesting, and by that I mean tunnel looks to me. Two tunnels looks especially weird. It's nice. It just all looks maybe a little ambitious. The diluted does hurt some. So they have to be going for rebuild, right? They have to be taking a rebuild to get anything out of those. Should I follow? Also have to draw them. You have to get the rebuild and you have to not have the tunnels in hand, right? And I don't know. Just don't know how it all works. Should this be killed? I would love to be buying a village here. That would make a pretty huge, or an experiment that would make a pretty huge difference on my trajectory, but we take a silver. Probably. I admit to being 100% completely backed by the tunnel. Well, I mean, I know the way you can activate them. Don't know. Maybe Sam just bought them to trash them. That looks fancy play. I think he actually had a nice deck if you play it straight. Super fancy. do I know? The order here is a bit unfortunate. I say that. The order here is actually... I just don't. What if your tunnel? What if the tunnel's just in your opening hand? That envious looks bad, but it's fine. Villages are... Some villages are about as good as first villages. Some number of them is. This is not fun, but there wasn't any way to not have it happen. So the deck composition, literally, this is what village, curse village, and silver or something. I don't even know if it's a silver. This sucks so bad. This is such an incredibly... This is 4 or 5 villages. I don't even think I'm lost. So I shouldn't, like, bemoan it too much. But it's still pretty incredibly unfortunate. I probably should not have bought the cursed village there because there were some risks of... there was some real risks of... bad flips, but I still hate this tunnel, even though because if you just draw them in your opening hand, they're just terrible. This is kind of unfortunate as well, but we can make it work. War there is fine. Or actually, should do slightly. So now I'm the one who's walled up, but those hands that Sam's drawing are a real problem. Let's try and get a butcher if we can, okay. These have really been something else. This is again like close to 100%. Like very close. which is unfortunate. So we want to play. We probably should lose one of these now. And then think about like a experiment probably. Guess there was some world where I figure out a way to pile out on my maybe my next turn. These are unreal though. They actually are unreal. Can we... This was a terrible draw too. Holy cow. Where are the provinces? I need to find provinces to mill them. I don't know if I have enough butchers left now to or enough draw, I guess. I mean, Sam also is not necessarily piling out just yet. There's another experiment. Okay, this is it. No. What he did. And I think he had time to turn the magpies into 5s. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. I think well, I don't know how trashed he was. Tunnel seems hard to do. Alright, everyone come playing Quarantine Cup. I'm gonna go playing. You should too. Thanks for watching and listening. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all later.